You stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Remember, if nothing changes, nothing changes. So if you keep eating the same stuff over and over again and you're not getting the results you want, you got to change something. There's just no way around it. I got a comment, I got a question asking me what is my go-to favorite high protein quick meal that I like to make that I just keep in stock. So I'm gonna show you exactly what to get. Just keep these items in stock for those times where you're like, what am I gonna eat for lunch? What am I gonna eat for dinner? And I tell you, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. All right, so if you just keep these items in stock, you'll never wonder what you're gonna eat. You'll be able to get your protein. It's gonna taste great. I'm gonna show you some higher carb options, lower carb options. This is my go-to meal that I have on repeat. I've had it a couple times last week. I'm sure I'll have it again next week because I just keep these items in stock. It really helps me stay on track. It really helps me hit my protein goals. You have to hit your protein goals, all right? Or you need to at least to try to hit your protein goals. But yeah, make sure you're measuring everything, all right? I can't stress that enough. How are you gonna know how much protein you're getting if you're not measuring it? How are you gonna know if you got 20 grams or if you got 40 grams if you're not measuring it? And if you're not hitting your goals, start there. Start measuring it out first, okay? You'll see where you're at least. So start there. Let me show you what I have and let me know if this meal helps you out. Try it out. Let me know how you like it, all right? Let me show you the sauce that you're gonna use. I highly recommend you get this sauce right here. Keep this in stock. This right here, Frank's Red Hot Buffalo. I'm here at Walmart and they have the big ones. I get the big one because I use this stuff all the time, okay? Now sometimes they don't. Just get you the little one. So they have the different flavors right here. They have mild, of course, original. Now this is the original one, but I have found that if I use the original flavor, I like to add a little bit of butter to it to give it, you know, just kind of more of a buffalo flavor. So if you need more of a buffalo flavor, add a little bit of butter to that if that's all they have. But they usually have the wing one. So this is the wings sauce that I get. I highly recommend. It's not that spicy. If you needed a little more spicy, they usually have a spicier one, but I don't see it here. But basically, get this right here. Keep this in stock. This is one of my go-tos right here. And it tastes great on chicken, especially on chicken, but on beef as well. I've also made like Frank's Red Hot beef bowls. You know, if you got some beef, just take some of that sauce. But that sauce is a game changer. If you're really looking for something that's quick and easy, keep it in your pantry, keep it in your fridge. That's one of the ways. There's just no more excuses on that one. All right, so let me show you what I pair that with. This meal, I had it a couple times last week. I'm sure I'll have it again next week. This is one of my go-to meals. So let's go get the protein now, all right? Let me show you the protein that I like to have with this meal. Is so simple to cook. This right here, I use chicken breast with this meal. So you can use chicken breast, or they usually have the thin sliced chicken breast. You can also use tenderloins if you want to. Measure anywhere between, let's say 5 and 8 ounces. I don't know how much protein I'm trying to get at each meal, so it just matters. But if you want to, just go with some chicken breast. If not, you can go with something like this, chicken thighs. Now, chicken thighs have a little more fat in them, but man, they taste good. All right, they got tons of flavor. If you've never tried chicken thighs, try some chicken thighs out. Let me turn the camera around real quick. So it's just such an easy way to get some protein in. So what you're going to want to do with the chicken is, what I like to do is just take it and cut it up into little chunks, small chunks. And I usually cook the chicken in olive oil because chicken doesn't have much fat in it. It does not take long to cook at all. You're going to have this meal in under 10 minutes. I can almost guarantee you're going to have it under 10 minutes. Get your scale, measure out how much chicken you need. Let's say you're cooking 6 ounces of chicken. That's not that much. That might sound like a lot, but when you cook it, you're going to realize it's not that much, all right? And so you're going to cook it in olive oil. Just watch it, stir it around a little bit. Nothing, anybody can do this, it's so simple. It probably takes longer to cut the chicken up than it does to cook it sometimes. And then when it's almost done, that's when you add the Frank's Red Hot. Measure it out if you want to. A lot of times, I've been doing it so long that I can just kind of just pour it in there, let it simmer a little bit, turn it on low, let it simmer a little bit in the pan. It's ready. All right, you are ready to go. Now you just got to put the chicken over something. I usually like to have it with some type of rice or cauliflower rice. So let's go look at the rice section. Let me show you the rice that I like to have it with, all right? All right, here we are. So now we're in the rice section, and let me show you the rice that I like to use. This rice right here, if I'm gonna have rice, I like to either use one of these right here. But the reason why is because these go in the microwave for 90 seconds. So simple. You put them in the microwave 90 seconds and you don't have to eat the whole package. You can eat half now and half later. Those are really good. And these are also really good up here. These little containers, they just make it so simple. You just put them in the microwave, 1 minute in the microwave, right? So easy. So if you're having carbs, have something like this or that. Now I prefer jasmine rice. whichever kind of rice you want to go with. Just jasmine rice is my jam. I don't know, that's just the kind of rice I like to have, is to have it with some rice if I'm having carbs. Okay, so if not, what I recommend you do is go get you some cauliflower rice in the frozen food section and have it with that, because you're not going to be able to tell the difference with all that sauce on there. It's the rice is going to already have flavor. So what I like to do is just take the chicken, put it on either the rice or the cauliflower rice, mix it all in together, and you have a high protein, either a mid carb meal or no carb meal if you're going with cauliflower rice. And I'm trying to tell you, it is just so good. That is one of my go-to favorite meals, because all it is chicken and sauce, and that sauce has so much flavor. And if you know about Frank's Red Hot, you let me know in the comments, because Frank's Red Hot is great. Another option you can have if you want to go a lower carb, look for these right here. So what you have here is this miracle noodle. I'll talk about these too. Angel hair, this is one of my favorite ones, all right? So this, 5 calories, 1 net carb. If you're trying to go low carb, go with some miracle noodles. They also have a fettuccine as well, so that'll taste really good with this meal as well. It's low carb stuff, and you don't want to do cauliflower rice, this is another option you can use, all right? But if you don't want to do rice or cauliflower rice, let's go look at one more option for you that I also like to use. I think it's on another aisle. Let's go look. All right, here we are. We're in the pasta section. Let's see. Do they have any of the pasta that I use? I'm here at Walmart. I don't see, but what you can use is something like this. Usually they have protein pasta. It doesn't look, protein pasta is all gone. All right, but you can also chickpea pasta if you want to. Now this right here, 20 grams of protein, 13 grams of fiber. You can go with something like this as well if you want to. If you're looking to get more protein in, definitely go with some type of pasta that has, see they had the spaghetti pasta. So if you want to get down with spaghetti like that, you can. They usually have the angel hair as well, but I don't see it. So I guess they're all out of the pasta here. They just haven't restocked it. But yeah, if you want to go with some protein pasta, 2 ounces, it gets you around 10 grams of protein, and that's plenty. Make sure you weigh it out and cook that up as you're cooking the chicken, and it tastes great with protein pasta as well. That's only if your diet fits it. So I'm trying to give you some higher carb, lower carb options that you can have with this chicken meal. But the base is the chicken. Chicken is a great way to get you some lean protein. All right, start with that lean protein. Now you're going to have this meal, and let's say you have 8 ounces of chicken. You're going to have this meal and you're going to be good. Like, you're not going to feel too full, like stuffed, like, oh, I'm so full, why did I eat so much? You're going to have this meal and you're going to be ready to go. What I like about having chicken in the fridge, now what you have to do is get the chicken, stick it in the fridge, maybe buy it in bulk and put it in the freezer. Get you some Ziploc bags, freeze it up, so that maybe in the morning, when you know you're going to have some chicken for lunch, get it out in the morning and thaw it out so that it's ready to go by lunchtime. But chicken, you need to keep chicken in stock. Some type of chicken breast, the thin sliced, regular chicken breast, some chicken thighs, some type of chicken, because I have chicken all the time. And it is, I can't tell you the amount of times where it's like, hey, what are we going to have for lunch? What are we going to have for dinner? And I'm like, well, I know I have some chicken in the fridge, or I have some chicken in the freezer. Okay, I know I have some Frank's Red Hot. All else fails, we'll go with, old trusty Frank's Red Hot and chicken. All right, chicken Frank's Red Hot. This is my favorite meal right here, and I've been eating this for years. And your chicken doesn't have to be boring. It doesn't have to be boring chicken and broccoli. If you want to throw some broccoli, I highly recommend that too. Have you some buffalo chicken with a side of broccoli. There you go. To get your protein goals and to just help you stay on track, you have to find things that will keep you from making excuses. Okay, you can't wonder, what am I going to have for dinner tonight? And because you don't have your kitchen stocked and your fridge and your pantry stocked, you end up getting something that you shouldn't be getting. And that's what I try to do in these videos, is help you with that. So let me know in the comments if you have tried this, if what you would add to it, and what helps you stay on track. What meals help you stay on track? Because it is just so important. I'm always looking for different meals to keep in stock, so that when those times come that I'm like, what am I going to have? I'm ready. You have to stay ready. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. All right. Remember, if nothing changes, nothing changes. So if you keep eating the same stuff over and over again and you're not getting the results you want, you got to change something. There's just no way around it. So hopefully these videos help you out. Let me know if they do. And I'm going to talk to y'all next time. All right.